And now, here are the reigning and defending champions. Make some noise for the DLSU Lady Spikers. Number 2, Desiree Cheng. Number 6, Mich Cobb. Team captain number 10, the reigning MVP, Majoy Baron. Number 11, Kim Kiana T. Number 13, Aduke Ogonsanyan. Number 15, Tin Tianzon. Their libero, one of Asia's finest, Don Macantili. And the head coach of the Lady Spikers, Romel De Jesus.
In the first set, LaSalle really came off firing, if you remember, Coach Ronnie.
Right.
They came out focused. Remember, that was a time when they lost 2 of the last 3.
Yes, and that was the time that I believe Coach Romel De Jesus
Sinaw silang
called them out. Oh, after that, they have
Danny Ravena back in as defensive libero. Danny shared to me that this week has been one of the hardest, both physically and mentally, but she's positive that all the hard work will pay off and hopes that she can deliver in today's game. Handing it back to him, Coach Ronnie.
Thank you very much, Marty. Let's see if that will pay dividends in this matchup. First long rally of the match so far. And it is LaSalle. And then things are different, but you're a disciple of Coach Romel, and then now you're asked to help the blocking and receiving of your arch rivals.
Well, I guess it's also, we can also reconcile in the fact that some players have played that with the move taken by Mich Cobb, who is a true professional.
Of course, they were armed with a 5-game winning streak themselves.
Right.
Tiamzon flies and finds zone 1.
Excellent reception once again for the Archers. In their first round encounter, the only thing won by the Blue Eagles was in setting or in playmaking. The rest were controlled by the late reception efficiency compared to 30% for the Blue Eagles.
Bump set, Maraganot, cross court, Cheng, able to dig, sends it to the other side, and gets the point.
It's a finals, she was the finals MVP last year, and she continues to be an integral part for Romel De Jesus.
Coach Romel, on the 20th year, of course, you all know, although title, his 258th win today against 67 losses. In the most decorated career, both in high school and college.
Right.
That's out. Des Chen was there, but Madayev's blocked, Madayev's hit.
Teams in for the entire year. Of course, Ateneo not at number 1.
Cobb will go to Cheng. Quicker and a faster set given to Des Chen for the 3-point lead.
Number 16 in score.
Good first ball for Ateneo. Up. Majoy Baron knows what to do in instances like that. The lead is 4.
Definitely, Ateneo's first ball much better today than in her first round encounter so far. Nakita mo din trabaho talaga niya. Playing their final year for Coach Romel in season 80, kasama si Don Macandili at KKB.
Cobb goes to reverse. Bongay was there for coverage. Back row. Baron says back court denied.
And Majoy Baron delighted in giving LaSalle a 5-point lead.
Biggest lead of the set so far.
Pinagta-target ng UP para hindi makapalo. Siyang taga-receive, siyang taga-depensa sa floor defense.
Bumawi naman si Des Chen sa kanyang pangatlong puntos This perfect setup, she goes beyond the hands of Samonte.
And I think that is the tingin ng Lady Archers dito sa laban na ito.
No way. No way. Coach, if you're LaSalle, you're looking for a three-peat. And you know your contenders, you know, any day can beat you. NU, Ateneo, FEU. Kung pwede mong pahirapan yung mga nasa ibaba, na magkagulo-gulo.
Yun ang ginagawa nila.
What, you know, diba? And in the same process, you keep winning.
Yun ang ginagawa nila. At this point of the year, you have to be merciless.
Exactly.
They eliminated USD. They...
Candili, hinatid yung bola kay Cobb. Cheng on the opposite side. That is a LaSalle point. The block hits the antenna. So we're back to a 4-point lead here.
And time and again, Desiree Cheng has read Ateneo's blockers really well. And that is really the main strategy.
Part of the game. Missed calls, wrong calls are part of the game. Oh, Tianzon.
That's also part of the game.
Yeah. Missed her footing. Oh, that sends to the other side. It's LaSalle's third. Makandili. Kiana D, dinala sa gitna.
These new teams, I know that you're entering a new team. Could you tell us more about it?
Yes, sir. Actually, new team. It's a Petrogas team. So I'm from Petrogas.
So would you like to invite everyone to watch this game?
Yes, we're inviting you all on April 27th.
Comes on. Goes back to her. Triple block. Doesn't matter.
Two young playmakers who are now in the spotlight.
And probably, as LaSalle, 19 serving 20, coach.
Very close.
Cheng puts it away.
And you have to understand the tendencies of the attacker. If she's a high leaper, alam mo naman kung anong klase cross-court ang babanatan. Ito, finding the...
Cobb, Dez, off the fingertips of the blockers. Palitan ng puntos, which means LaSalle maintains a 2-point lead.
In this type of a match, you have to be really very steady. And steady is the name of the game for Desiree Cheng, even going up against a taller blocker na si Bea De Leon and Scott.
Just full of confidence already, Coach York.
Ibang-iba na siya, no?
This time, the door was shut for Joe on the opposite side. And it was Cheng and Baron collaborating for that one. Let's check it again.
55% attacker today is Des Cheng. LaSalle 107 blocks heading into this final game of the second round.
With Baron who had the hand on it. Timeout Ateneo.
Hanggang nyo kagad yung formation natin, ilak nyo kagad yung pwesto nyo. Hindi po pwedeng iwanan sa kanya-kanyang pwesto yung tao, okay? Tapatan na yan. Pag nagkaroon ng pasa, ayan, ready na tayong umipit dito. Pag walang pasa, magbilang, okay?
The final four, but the seedings of 2 and 3 are still for Mich Cobb, who has been serving splendidly the whole year, and it gets him into match point. Now it's 7 against Adamson. Now right now they're down 2 at set point, not match point, but set point.
Huwag tayo magmadali. Let's say, blocking tayo, di ba? So, siguro tayo, hindi na nyo magsan ng maliit na blocker, tumunan yung bola. Pag naka-receive na maayos, so sugal tayo. Gawan mo ng paraan kung paano mga single block o mga open block yung tao mo. Pag nakita mo hindi sumabay kay Joy, bigay mo kay Joy.
Later, pero nagbanggaan sila ni Kiana D.
Kaya isang magandang receive lang, nagawa na yung paraan, okay? Pagkakaroon, walang palong diretso. Then ready tayo kumover. Okay? Sa taas ng maayos, Dora, ikaw ka-targetin, okay? Spin team, ha? Okay, ha? Ready tayo, ha? Then ready tayo over, okay?
On deck in Des Cheng.
Number 1 so far for the year.
Bongay, Samonte, and a chance for LaSalle. Makandili, D, still alive. Chance ball again for LaSalle. Cobb will go to the middle. And Baron one shut down.
Look at the reaction by the Lady Archers. And once again, Don Macat. Pero hindi nila napigilan yung Lasas holding 2 puntos. You are still tied at 24 all. And selective. Oh. Sabi nga ng mga winning coaches, you have to navigate through the noise and only hear the sound bites from your side of the floor.
Yes.
The rest, mere noise.
Yes. Kaya selective.
That sequence, LaSalle's defense reading the passes of Dina Wong. Comparative numbers between the two playmakers were set 6 out of 30 sa kanyang mga pasa. Mich Cobb 34%, 9 out of 26.
And again, another ace for the diminutive Mich. Marty, go ahead.
Danny Ravenna reminisced what she wrote in her asset essay that when Coach Tai told her that she'd be playing again, she wrote, "I want to play in Ateneo because I've always dreamt of singing the school hymn, not just as a fan, but as a true Atenista. And today she tells me that it's a dream come true playing alongside her idols, both in Ateneo and LaSalle." Valentina also believes that Danny's defense will bring a lot today. Happy Mantra on. Boom and Ronnie, back to you.
Thank you very much, especially in this essential match. Another ace by the #1 server, Descheg. Baron with the serve. 5-point lead. Tim Yamdon with a cross.
Slow transition defense for Ateneo and the very minimal attacks para dito sa Blue Eagles.
Biggest lead on any set, either set.
Right. 5 kasi kanina yung pinakamalaking abante ng LaSalle.
Going for
first
that.
set.
1-0.
Wow, major run for LaSalle starting out the second set with 4 straight points. And Ateneo's blocking has to be better. LaSalle outblocked them in the first set 5-1. And that is Ateneo's defense, but not in that last sequence.
D restores an 8-point lead. 5 points for KKD.
She is not just the best scorer for LaSalle, she's a very mature spiker. And excellent read of the defense once again for this final year player.
And Coach Ronnie, there is a calmness about her. The way she plays, ano?
Lahat sila, hindi mo nararating eh.
And with her, even her disposition, she doesn't get too high or too low.
Yes, you can see it in their eyes. Doesn't celebrate too much. Just moves on to the next play. Alam na nila eh. Nandun na sila sa level na talagang getting ready for the playoffs. And this is a
7-13. How about this? A cut shot, cross court, 9 points for Tim Tiamzon, who leads all scorers right now.
Look at the angle that she takes.
Grabe.
Her body facing down the line and her spike going cross court. Percent reception efficiency for the year.
Okay, pasok ka sa loob, umisip ka din, tulo ka ng bola, pamalo ka. Nangyayari kasi, inaagaw sa'yo ni Don. Pag inaagaw sa'yo ni Don, ano gagawin mo? Eh, kailangan mo din umisip ka, doon naman kayo nag-iisip yan. Okay? So, alagaan niya, no? Mas mahirap na makadikit yung kalaban, okay? Dahan-dahan.
Yeah, I'm sure. Can't wait to play, of course. In this atmosphere again. Norian Ipak comes in with an impact.
Mich Cobb going to Ipak. Ipak going down the line. No one home on zone 5 for
Sanya back for serving purposes. Is that low? The tournament. Actually, pati men's volleyball. Nagtapos na ang ating elimination at may pwestuhan na.
At may playoff pa tayo.
Meron pa, oo. At kakapwestuhan doon. Around the count, In the third set of that round one, Coach Ronnie, if you remember, they were up 21-10.
Yes.
At the hinabol, ano?
Right.
And we are at 20-10 right now.
And once again, Mich Cobb solving Ateneo's defense, making sure KKD was isolated. Double wall was there but very late, and KKD once again. Excellent.
Tingnan mo kung saan nakaharap, ikaw yung nakatapat sa bola, sa gitna, yung tinaas yung bola, di ba? Pag sa taas niya, tumapat ka, hindi mo pwedeng nakataas sa gitna eh. Gusto mo, di ibang tao nakatapat sa bola, hindi pwedeng ganun. Okay? Samuha ng magandang receive pagkatapos, so pumatay tayo, okay? Kailangan na, nakapatid yan.
It's to end.
Joe, nobody home. And that's it for set number 2. LaSalle lording it over Ateneo. A little bit of a comeback for the Lady Eagles, but not enough. The gap was just too wide. 2 serving 1. He sends it over softly, rolls the ball to the other side. Joel denied at the net.
And just when we think that Ateneo would have a slight momentum, LaSalle once again using that double wall to tie the count at 2. A piece coverage.
This time a safe reserve from her. Bongay sends it to the other side. Chance ball for LaSalle. They go quickly to Majoy.
Last year's MVP. Season 78 best blocker. 23 years old. Traces her roots from
in season
Double check natin yan.
74.
74.
76. Check the roots.
76. Tama, 76.
When they had to really climb from the bottom as you look at this JRS's express play of the game. And a painful loss for LaSalle.
Right.
Tries to beat.
Yes.
Twice to beat.
They would win game 1. They will have a twice to beat deficit.
Let's check in with Eileen Shi. This time we are tied at 4-all. Eileen, go ahead.
Women Ronnie.
7-6. Tiamzon puts it away. You and I were talking about this in the production room prior to this match as Cheng puts it away right in the middle to cut the lead down to 1, and we felt that we were going to hit the 20,000 mark today.
Right.
Easily.
Sa dami ng taong nadaanan ko sa labas at sa parking, to the ball, able to beat LaSalle's defense.
Dapat na sa tao, okay? Tumatahimik tayo sa loob. Okay sila, 2 sets down pero buhay, di ba? So psychological nandun. Di ba yung makakuha ng puntos, wala problema doon. Tingnan lang natin, pagtsagaan lang natin yung bawat situation na dumadating. Okay, hindi ba pwedeng humingo tayo sa maling nagawa natin, okay? Okay, go.
No, in that first round encounter, right?
Yes. Cheng off the timeout.
And this stops a 5-1 run for the Blue Eagles. Let's see if LaSalle will be steadier with their floor defense. This has been their DNA all year round. The top receiving team, the top floor defense. Likewise.
Bongay sets it up. Easy take for Cheng. She asks for it back, but D says, ako naman, dito sa kabila.
Very hard to stop KKD.
A great timeout by Coach Ramil. As usual, 2 straight points produced after. Shots, mas maingay pa sila sa inyo.
Tama.
Service ace. And she apologizes. But the LaSalle fans probably are saying, that's okay.
They'll take it.
They'll take it.
4 aces in that win versus Adamson. LaSalle, 18% of their 96 points or their 97 points came from service ace.
D in the middle, linihis.
Maski saan mo papaluin, alam kong saan dadalhin. This time going to zone 1. Misdirection by Majoy Baron.
12 puntos.
12 na.
12 na.
21 points in their last match against the engine of their offense.
Open to Joe. That's low. And just like that, we're tied once again at 14 in set number 3.
Joe Maraginot is a 30% plus attacker. She has to be better today, number 5.
Oh, nabitin.
Oh.
Napaganda.
Ipak again.
She mistimed it. Nabitin yung talon.
Pero sa haba niya, no? Sa haba niya. Because of her length.
Oh.
We also had that Fernando Pampanga, only 20 years old. Or Pangasinan rather.
And it goes in again. Back-to-back points for her. From the Ateneo side.
Right.
Ng kulay, kulay footballero.
Yes, oh.
Tiamzon off the fingertips of the blockers of Ateneo. And that drops in. We saw that ball all of a sudden drop in zone number 1.
And all of a sudden, likewise, La Salle is ahead by 3.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Look at that. No spins. And just drops right before it sails. After being up here in this set. Ipak, who by the way,
meron siyang Luna, pag binunod, gumagana. Ngayon naman, it's Ipak's turn. And that's the trust factor that Mich Cobb has weed.
calls Joe back just in case. Get ready to come back in. Oh! Cheng mishits it, but still gets the point as it slides off the arms of BDL.
Going to zone 5, going long, going cross-court, over the outstretched hands of BDL.
Sorry, that wasn't a mishit. That's for Des Cheng. Bump set to the other side. Cheng gets it. Cobb goes for the 1-2 play. And a chance ball for LaSalle, who are up by 5. Make that 6. And we are at match point.
In the semifinals.
Aquiliana. Cheng puts it away. And the number 1 team in the league.
4 sets. Ateneo had their chances, but LaSalle would not allow them any breathing room at all. And I think it boiled down to the first set because that was the closest set we saw.
And with Eileen, she is our Gatorade White Lightning player of the game. It is Mich Cobb with her. Eileen, go ahead, please.
Mitch, first of all, congratulations. You were playing today's game without any pressure, and yet you still emerged with a dominating 3-set sweep. What did you learn from today's game that you could take into the Final Four?
First thing I took in mind was composure talaga. As long as I'm composed and as long as the whole team is composed, it flows kasi if there's composure eh. So, yun, parang what I learned talaga is, syempre, tiwala sa teammates ko and tiwala sa coach kasi parang tiwala sila sa akin eh. So, parang, diba, parang it's a two-way thing rin. So, yeah, composure and trust sa whole team.
And yes, it was very evident in this game, your growth as a setter. So what spelled out the difference for you at the start of the first round as compared to now that we're ending the elimination round?
Siguro a big difference was I was able to now I'm trying to embrace the role talaga, as in fully. I want to, by the end of the season, I want to fully embrace it. So now I think I'm in the process of embracing it. So going into the Final Four, parang I want to give myself more credit, of course, kasi parang I need it here. So tuloy-tuloy na, ganun.
Yes, thank you and congratulations, Michelle. Boom, do you have any more questions?
Yes, we do. Mitch, congratulations for making it to the Final Four, for being number 1 and for the win today. There's no such thing as a no-bearing game with Coach Ramil De Jesus, right? What was the approach going into this game, even if you already knew and everybody knew that you would be number 1 anyway?
It was a fight for pride, as usual. And siguro parang for booster rin for coming into the semis. If parang we got this win, parang it's extra confidence for us going into the semis. So yun.
Mitch, there have been only 2 teams that have beaten you so far, Adamson and NU. You've beaten them also in the second round. You'll be squaring off against NU even before facing Ateneo.
Yeah.
dito sa huli niyong panalo. What lies ahead for LaSalle in that face-off versus NU in the playoffs?
Siguro yan, we'll keep pushing, we'll keep training hard, as in harder, if I may say that. Kasi, I think this is where everything gets intense. So, you know, we study NU ganyan, and this past week I feel like it's gonna be heavy, but I know it's gonna be worth it. So,
Knowing Coach Ramil, I'm sure it will be harder going into the Final Four. One last thing, Mitch, before we let you go, how big has the LaSalle community support been for you personally, individually, from the start of this season, especially with all the pressure, all the talk about you replacing Kim Fajardo? How big were they and for you this season?
you know, I'm very thankful for everyone supporting kasi they would always make me feel na they have their full trust in me. So, I think that's a very big thing kasi, you know, it inspires me every day na parang, shocks, a lot of people believe in me, so I have to really perform. So, yeah.
It's a great attitude. All right, we'll give you the floor if you want to say what's up to anybody or thank anybody on your side.
Syempre, I want to thank the LaSallian community for their endless support, and for our managers and coaches, and of course my mom and my dad and my parents and all the people I love. They're all they've talaga as in full support. So yeah, thank you everyone.